Overwhelmed and understaffed, Fox 12 investigates the crisis facing paramedics and EMTs in Multnomah County. Investigative reporter Adrian Thomas brings us the latest from county officials.
This past fall, we heard compelling stories from local paramedics with American Medical Response, or AMR, the ambulance company contracted with Multnomah County. They painted a grim picture of being overwhelmed with calls, resulting in long wait times for patients needing help. After Multnomah County fined AMR over $500,000 for slow response times in August and threatening to collect more fines, the county is now reevaluating its ambulance service 2 years earlier than scheduled. On Thursday, the Multnomah County Board of Commissioners voted to spend over $167,000 to reevaluate the county's ambulance service plan. A statement from a county spokesperson says the review of the ambulance service plan will include hiring an expert consultant, analyzing data, and interviewing stakeholders like fire departments, as well as AMR paramedics and EMTs to get a clearer picture of the situation. Commissioners stressed the need for some type of change is now.
I believe it is likely resulted potentially in death at this point, but at the very least significant harm by ambulances not being available to respond.
One major point of contention is the staffing model for Multnomah County AMR ambulances. Currently, the county requires 2 paramedics on advanced life support ambulances and also has basic life support ambulances with less qualified emergency medical technicians, or EMTs, for less serious calls. AMR has told us they feel the county should move to 1 paramedic and 1 EMT per ambulance to solve the staffing issue, but some county officials don't feel that's the right answer because it would jeopardize the quality of care. Local paramedics also stressed the need for some kind of change at Thursday's meeting.
Our system is broken. Diving into this, how we can fix things, is critical.
County officials have also asked AMR in the meantime to shore up staffing by subcontracting and provide hiring and retention incentives. County officials say the evaluation of the county's ambulance service plan will take about 9 months, after which recommendations on any potential changes would be presented to the Board of Commissioners. Adrian Thomas, Fox 12 Oregon.